What's up, Libra? Let's see what Mr. Spirit has for you for the next 48 hours. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Libra placements. Okay, you guys could be all over the place in the next 48 hours, or you're just kind of like jumping out of people. You could be a boss. You could have to like put people in their place in the next 48 hours or something. I don't know. Okay. I should go like this. All right. So you have the moon. Could be dealing with a Pisces or a Scorpio. Or sorry, Cancer, but obviously a Scorpio. You have the Devil card here. You could be dealing with Capricorn. You have the Tower. You have the Two of Swords. You have the Four of Pentacles to the Six of Pentacles to the Ten of Cups. A lot of you guys right now that are in relationships that could be going through like some tumultuous times. I see you guys really wanting to make things right. There's a lot of what's the word? There's a lot of potential here for longevity in this relationship, and I feel like you guys see this because you're holding this near and dear. But I feel like, again, you guys are, I see you guys, okay, you see how she was holding like the pentacles, right? And then all of a sudden she's giving them out. So again, I feel like you guys are kind of like everywhere. It's almost like I'm seeing like an octopus with all these tentacles, right? You're giving here, you're giving there. So I see you guys doing what it takes in order to create like a stable, loving foundation at home. So I really do feel like whatever this is, or whoever this is with, it's like you're doing your part. So you guys could be doing a little bit more in the next 48 hours. It's like maybe you're feeling like maybe you've been leaving out your partner, or maybe you haven't been as present at home, and so I see you guys just doing a little bit more, possibly in the next 48, or just in general. You guys could be focused on like, okay, how can I kind of balance myself to give like my time and attention to everybody that needs it at home. Okay, so there is something here about be careful not spreading yourself thin. So that's what I get for that. What are you manifesting? Okay. With the moon, in the next 48 hours, you could have something that comes out, or you could be keeping something as well. I feel like whatever this is, I feel like you guys are keeping to yourself in the next 48 hours. This isn't like hermit mode, but this is just kind of like if you have information, you're keeping it to yourself. This is like if someone tells you something, you're keeping it to yourself. So someone could like tell you a secret, or you could kind of be gossiping with like a friend or with like a family member in the next 48. Like there's some sort of information that you get a hold of, but like you keep it to yourself. Also, too, I feel like in the next 48, some of you guys might be feeling, I'm hearing the word drab. And so I feel like in the next 48, you guys could be like dolling yourselves up. You could be dressing up a little bit more. You could be a little bit more like poised and charismatic. But there's just something here about like you guys could be feeling tired. You could be feeling, you know, like just like you haven't been putting much effort when it comes to yourself. And I see you guys doing that in the next 48, where you're just like, see how she's like all dressed up, right? She's got the earrings, she's got the dress, all that. So you guys could be dressing up, whether this is like for a formal event or just in general, right? You're like, okay, I have errands to run, and like you're actually gonna put an effort into what you're wearing. And so I feel like in the next 48, you're looking really good. With the Devil, you could be dealing with a Capricorn. I feel like there could be something, there's something tempting here. And I say that because you have the moon and then you have the Devil, right? And then it says Big Little Lies on top. I feel like whatever this is, you guys are tempted. You guys could be tempted to like possibly tell whatever information you find out in the next 48. You do keep it to yourself, but you guys could be tempted. Also, too, what you find out, it could be a little toxic, okay? You could also find out that someone's obsessed with you, or you could realize that you're obsessed with someone. There's something here about like a realization, when it comes towards like you and a situation. Or you could just be realizing that like something you're doing or someone you're dealing with is more toxic, like it's more trouble than it's worth, is what I'm hearing. I feel like some of you guys could be at odds as well. If you have been having an issue with an older woman, this feels like, okay, it almost feels like a mother-in-law. I feel like you're gonna catch her slipping with something. So I feel like if you've been like dealing with a mother-in-law who thinks that, you know, she's perfect and holier than thou, like let something play out, because I feel like in the next 48, it's like she kind of slips up and like something comes out where it's like, oh, I thought you said this. And so you kind of catch her in a lie. You're like, haha. Like, I don't know. I feel like you guys are kind of tired of someone's you're tired of someone's shit, honestly. Okay, you have the Tower here. You're either bringing a tower to someone or someone's bringing a tower to you. The way I'm really feeling though, because you have the Moon, right, the Devil, and then the Tower, it's like whatever piece of information you have, it's almost like some of you might have to lie, like you don't know anything, and that creates a Tower moment for you, because it's like maybe you're not a liar, or maybe you're just like, I really want to protect this information, but it's like I really should tell someone, or I really need to like do something about this. So there's a Tower moment that comes in, especially since you guys are in your head. Like, I have no clue what this is. Like, I don't know who you guys are dealing with or what you're dealing with, but it just feels like I'm hearing earth-shattering news. I don't know, Libra, it just, the way it's looking, like you guys are in your head for the next 48 hours. You guys could get some news. Like, this feels like you're going to the doctor and you find something out, right? Also, too, I mean, this could be like you find out your kid's been lying to you about something and it makes you feel a certain kind of way. I don't know. It really feels like you guys are in your head. There's no other way to put that. But something does come out in the next 48 for somebody. This isn't going to be for everyone. I'll pull something else, but like that's what I'm getting for someone. You find something out in the next 48 hours. It kind of puts you in your head. So let's see what else. What other message do you have for the next 48? Spirit for Libra. What other message? All right, you guys got the Death card. You got the Chariot. You got the Queen of Cups. You got the Four of Wands. In the next 48, you could be dealing with Scorpio. I feel like endings and new beginnings, right? So this does feel like if something ends in the next 48 hours, just let it. I feel like something's going to come back around for you. So just let something play out in the next 48. Also, too, like be open to like moving forward, especially with these two. You guys could be dealing with a Gemini. They had these first two cards. They fell out just the same. So there could be forward movement in a new situation that comes about in the next 48 hours. This feels like you could be dealing with not only a Scorpio, but a Cancer. There's a lot of water here because then you have the Queen of Cups here, Pisces. So it's really just feeling like whatever it is that you guys are doing in the next 48, it could require you just to kind of let something end so something new begins. So the example that I gave Gemini was like for this Death card, it's almost like if you've been unemployed for like quite a while, this is like you going to an interview and finding out you got the job and you start next week. And so it's like the end of something and then the beginning of something. So if something ends, it feels like something new comes in right away. Okay, so there's like a place filler for this ending is what I'm hearing. And then again, there's forward movement. So allow things to end, allow things to begin. Allow the energy to just kind of flow so that the wheel can keep turning in your favor. Right now, a lot of things are turning in your favor for me to see the Wheel of Fortune. With the Queen of Cups, you could be dealing with your mother. You could be dealing with a water sign. Or you guys could be mothers yourselves. I feel like you could be traveling to see your mother. Some of you guys could be getting a new car in the next 48 and you're like, I love it, right? You're like in love with like your new vehicle. But this really just feels like whatever ending, okay, whatever's coming in to replace an ending, it's like it brings in emotional abundance, right? Especially here with the Four of Wands. So I feel like if you guys get a new job, this is a job that pays more. This is a job that's going to let you get off at a certain time and you'll have more time with your kids. You'll have more time with yourself, with your person, whatever, right? You just have more time. So it's like you're making the money and you're getting the time. And so this feels like really just very balanced is what this feels like for most of you. I feel like in the next 48, you could be experiencing like balances in your energy where you're like, oh, like, I actually woke up today energized. Oh, I have time to go here and I have time to do that. So you guys could be time managing in the next 48 and just allowing things to come in. And you just go about your day. Yeah, you have the Page of Swords here. You have good news coming in, especially when it comes to your money. And what was that? What did I say earlier? Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. There it is. So yeah, you guys have a new beginning coming in, okay? But something does have to end for some of you. So again, this could be the end of a mindset. This could be the end of a habit. Some of you guys are like, in order for you to facilitate more money, you have to end in a habit. So this is you like not going to the bar every night. This is you not eating out every day. This is like, you know what I mean? So it's like you guys being a little bit more careful with your money with all of that. But I see you guys being very abundant. So you do have some good, like you do have good luck coming in when it comes to your money. And this is going to allow for new beginnings to facilitate themselves for you. So that's what I have for you, Libra. Hopefully this helps and resonates. And I'll catch you on the next one.